And go.
Welcome to the Board Game Snobs podcast. Critically harsh reviews with a touch of class.
Alrighty, welcome to a show about nothing. Actually, this is going to be about something. Because this is Jerry, this is Board Game Snobs. I have a topic I'd like to discuss.
Well, this is Gaby. Thanks for introducing me. You're a terrible host.
I'm not the host.
Terrible host.
You're
I know. Yeah, well, you're the one that starts off the show, so you're supposed to.
When like David Letterman brings somebody out, does he go, "Oh, here's Ryan Gosling," and then does Ryan Gosling?
He
go,
does actually.
David Letterman. David, they don't.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
They say, "And welcome now, Ryan Gosling."
And then Ryan Gosling doesn't go, "Oh, and here's Dave Letterman."
I appreciate you equating me to your Ryan Gosling, though. That's very nice of you.
No, I'm Ryan Gosling because I didn't introduce you. You're David Letterman. You are not getting this analogy.
I am Ryan Gosling.
Right. That's a good sound. I need to get that. I'm working on our soundboard. Anyways, the thing for which I wanted to talk about was I had to go to Walmart today. After I was on the phone with you, I had to stop in at Walmart, get some hair care products, some vitamins, that type of stuff. And as I'm leaving Walmart, there is a individual by the little section up front. I don't know the last time you've been to Walmart. I don't go to Walmart a lot, but that little section where they have like trading cards. No, the section up front where there's trading cards. Why are you always trying to guess stuff? Just listen to the story. You know where the trading cards are at.
I love guessing stuff.
Well, you're always wrong. You're not even. You're the worst guesser I know. Where the Pokemon stuff's at. You don't go to Walmart. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I frequent Walmart frequently.
Do you know what I'm talking about? That aisle up front.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like where all the, as you see on TV stuff is at as well.
All right. There is a man, nay, a boy of 30 years of age at least, sitting cross-legged with his phone out, flashlight on, peering into a clam-shelled container of some sort of collectible cards, trying to see which cards are in there. I scoffed as I walked by and looked down my nose at him. Ha! Peasant. And just it was just weird. He's sitting on the floor, like looking through some sort of like thing, trying to figure out.
Was he sitting on the floor crisscross applesauce style?
I literally just said that. With his legs crossed, yes. Sitting on the floor.
Oh.
Are you even listening to the absurdity that I just witnessed?
Am I listening to what you witnessed? Yes, I am.
Okay. Well,
you're talking about an old man.
It's not
an old man, the age of 30.
Yes. So he's sitting there with his flashlight out. Listen. So I walk out because this is obviously just insane.
So you walk past him on out the store.
Yes, and I'm scoffing as I go by because what kind of degenerate is sitting on the floor of the Walmart?
What is a scoff?
That's like you're scoffing, like you're just like it's a rush of air that grates along your oral pharynx to indicate disgust.
Almost like a Pshaw.
Pshaw. What is that? Is that a Klingon scoff?
Pshaw. Pshaw.
What is Pshaw? I've never heard of that till just now.
You've never heard of Pshaw?
I've never heard of Pshaw.
I think it's a higher end scoff.
All right. Demonstrate a Pshaw.
Oh, Pshaw.
This is completely made up. There is no such thing.
There is a Pshaw.
I'm looking it up. Sound Pshaw. How you spell that? Pshaw.
P-S-H-A-W.
E-S-H-E-W. Peshew.
A-W.
Peshwa. Peshwa was the second highest office in the Martha Empire.
Pshaw meaning in the dictionary. Pshaw. P-S-H-O-W. An expression of contempt or impatience. Poison? Pshaw, the very idea.
But it's not a sound that you make, is it? It's
an exclamation.
that's psh, but you don't say pshaw.
Pshaw.
No, you don't.
Uh,
I have never heard an individual say
well, just
pshaw.
because you haven't heard of something does not mean it doesn't exist.
Name one anything in culture that you've heard someone go pshaw.
I not off the top of my head. I'll Google that while you continue on with your scoff.
No, I want to settle this before I move on.
Said pshaw, but you're acting like pshaw doesn't exist when indeed it does exist.
I don't think the sound does. I don't think people go around going pshaw. I think they go.
I just did it.
I know.
I blew your mind.
No, but you're making this up. It is a term, I believe, for a sound.
I'm not making
you're
it
misusing. You're making this up. Nobody goes around going pshaw.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Sherlock Holmes says pshaw, my dear boy.
Let me see. But that's not a sound.
Sherlock Holmes himself.
It's not a sound. It's not like
it's a scoff. It is a sound. You're hearing it, aren't you?
No. It's not like a scoff, where a scoff is like a sound.
A scoff is what Sherlock Holmes wears around his neck.
Right. Well, he's wearing a scoff and going pshaw. He does not wear a pshaw and scoff. It's just anyways, this does not make any sense. Nobody makes the sound pshaw like you were saying. They'd be like, oh, pshaw. Maybe we should.
Maybe we're on to every day. I'm onto it right now.
Let's do it. Let's start that.
Next time I see somebody with a clamshell looking at Pokemon cards with a flashlight, I'm going to walk by and say, pshaw.
Pshaw.
The very idea.
Don't say the word. No, you have to sound it. Pshaw.
I know, like, Pokemon is real big with 30-year-olds for some reason.
Dirty peasant looking at Pokemon. Pshaw. I bet Pshaw would be a rather nonchalant Pokemon. Like a depressed Pokemon that is not impressed with anything. Pshaw, I choose you. And it's it's this glazed over Pokemon that just stands there like he doesn't care. Pshaw.
The Scofflaw.
The Scofflaw. He's oh no, he's advanced into an emo. Oh, pshaw. It's a British image.
Disdain plus 10.
Oh, wow, that's so funny. Oh, okay. So, all right. So I pshawed this guy and continued on. By the time I'd made it to the greeter, who looked at me to be like, I'm not going to ask to see his receipt. I never get stopped for them to ask for my receipt. I buzz by. I wave at them. They know not to stop. Before I could even get to my vehicle, I had already reckoned in my mind what I thought about this individual. And by the time I'd gotten all the way back to my vehicle, I had gone from pshaw to like, good for him. Good for him.
Oh, a turnaround.
I did. I did a whole turnaround from the front of the store to the parking lot. I thought, it is not hurting me. I don't care. He's probably having a good time. He's looking for something.
He's having a fun time. And
he's having a fun time. And I don't need to look there. Do your thing, dude. He's sitting there. He's looking for a particular card. I thought it doesn't bother me. It's fine.
So it'd be like if you walked by me and I was like singing karaoke and doing line dancing all by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You would initially walk by and be like, oh my gosh. You would pshaw, you would scoff.
I would
think to yourself, he needs to get a life. But then realize I'm bearing my own happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your thing.
I'm the master of my own domain.
You can do what you want to do, and it's not hurting me. I can have a presupposition that this is like, that nerd sitting there with a flashlight.
See,
no day.
I wish I had the confidence of that guy, because I would never sit on the floor of a Walmart. For one, it's filthy. And two, I would be concerned about people scoffing at me because I worry too much about what others think.
Exactly. And that's really what I was getting at, was that he can do his own thing. The fact that he is just that. So I do think, now there is a limit to this. You got to have a little bit of dignity. I would not be sitting on the floor. I think in reality, that's what I was pshawing. was the thought of like he's just there on the floor with his flashlight out, looking, trying to. No, okay, but sitting on the
Walmart floors are notoriously disgusting.
Yes, they are. They have a thin layer of feces and urine. I'm pretty sure. Just
1,000%.
I would not. Yes, in
Take
no
a black
way.
light to those floors.
They would just There's no way I would ever. If I drop something onto the Walmart floor, it stays there. If I'm looking at something, a matter of fact, while I was in the store, I was buying mouthwash and I accidentally knocked a bottle of mouthwash. I didn't pick it up. I'm not picking that up.
No, you
I'm
leave
not
it
taking
there.
that with
Leave
me.
that.
It's
leave
gone.
that for the peasants to clean up.
The floor is lava. They're called associates. You should know. You used to be one.
Oh.
And
no,
yeah.
I was not. I was an associate. I was a.
You were below an associate?
I was below an associate. I was a sub associate.
A sub associate. This is our acquaintance. You're on a Walmart acquaintance. You're not even an associate. Sam Walton doesn't even claim you. You're just a dirty peasant who gets other people's orders. You're a secret shopper.
After I left, I was a personal shopper. I don't know what they call those things. Maybe that is what they call them. I mean, I sometimes I got personal things for people. Maybe that's why it's personal shopping.
Talk to your own personal shopper.
And as soon as I left, they upped the pay by like $3 an hour. So it's not terrible. It's not a terrible job. Okay. Actually, it is a terrible job. I'm lying. Any job at Walmart is a terrible job.
It is a terrible job. I was trying not to, but yes, it's got to be rough. But anyways, so that got me thinking. Like, the closest thing that I had done that was like collectible stuff was like the Hot Wheels treasure hunt, which I'm not going to talk about because if you don't know about Hot Wheels and their treasure hunt cards, don't look into it because you don't want to be obsessed with digging through bins.
Are you a
Hot
Wheels guy or Matchbox guy?
I'm Hot Wheels all the way. Matchbox doesn't touch it. Not even 2020.
I think Matchbox. I think growing up, I was I think Matchbox was cheaper. I think Hot Wheels was like
cents.
I think. Well, when your allowance is $1.50 a week, you got to choose wisely. And actually, I didn't because I would spend all that money at the arcades in front of Walmart, usually on like Gunslinger or Commando.
Well, I was buying Hot Wheels. I still have the very first Hot Wheel. I'm looking at it now. The very first Hot Wheel I ever purchased. But anyways, so yeah, don't look into that. But that's a collectible. And even as a slightly older individual, I would occasionally look for the treasure hunt cars and then like, no, I'm not getting obsessed with that. Well, my point being is that I felt some hypocrisy at my Pshaw at this individual. If I had time and gumption, I would have gone back and been like, you do you, sir. You do you. And encourage him.
He no doubt didn't even notice your Pshaw. So
he did not hear my Pshaw. It was a very. But speaking of hypocrisy, you were going on today about a certain level of hypocrisy taking place in a community that we're somewhat akin to, the almost professional level comedians.
Almost professional level comedians that go to Saudi Arabia and perform.
Now, I'll just put it out there. Somebody had sent me, if somebody, I'd have gone to Saudi Arabia. Enough money, I'm going.
Grease my palms with that blood money, that crimson money.
Are you going to explain what's going on, or are you going to leave it just assume everybody knows?
No, I'm going to assume everyone knows because I really didn't think you were going to bring this up.
You always explain every little thing that I know. But you
know what? It's good for people to learn how to do their own research.
No, this is their research. You have to tell people this is their research.
See,
this is where they go for their
we're not the podcast that goes into the morality of whether or not one should perform in Saudi Arabia.
No, we are. We're going to be casting judgments.
I was going to talk about this squirrel in San Francisco that's like a serial attacker.
That's nuts. But you know what?
Yeah, you took one of my puns. I already had the barrel.
I know. Please don't. Please don't.
There's a serial attacking squirrel that's sent to the hospital.
Wait a second.
It's time to do jokes.
All right, go ahead. I got that soundboard keyed up for you.
The Fast and the Furious.
Uh-huh.
Squirrel attacks send 2 people to the hospital in the Bay Area neighborhood. A Bay Area neighborhood's dealing with an aggressive squirrel that has attacked at least 2 people. 2 women went to the hospital after being attacked.
That's
Wildlife
sexist.
experts believe it's the same squirrel behind the attacks.
Sexist.
How do they know? What facts do they have to go on that it's
Well, after you
he had a
after you get attacked, they got that guy that draws the faces of the assaulter. God, is this him, man? Is this him?
He's got
That's
a
him.
tattoo of a pecan on his left shoulder.
That's oh, that's him. That's him.
I'm like, that's pretty now I have often, because squirrels are insanely agile and fast and also have tremendous talons on their hands.
Yeah.
Now, I would not want to be attacked by a squirrel. I mean, it could do some damage.
I have been attacked by a squirrel. And I've told that story previously, and I will not recount.
Can you identify this squirrel? It may be wanted already.
Yeah. So,
were you in the Bay Area when this happened?
No, I was down here. I'm not even sure where the Bay Area is at. But
I just assumed San Francisco. That's the only Bay. When they say Bay Area, it's always San Francisco.
I thought that was my ex-girlfriend. Bay. That's for the kids. Yeah, I'm not going to the Bay Area, and I'm not dealing with weird squirrels. Just not doing it.
Aggressive squirrels.
Aggressive squirrels. Do you have
maybe he's like his prescription has ran out. He's ADHD. That's why squirrels are squirrels are the epitome of ADHD, because they're always what people, they're like, oh, something shiny. And that's what squirrels do. They just dart around looking from one thing to the next, furtively. A furtive glance. Furtive. Because that's what furtive means. Quick. Furtive, attempting to avoid notice or attention. Oh, yeah, I guess you would be furtive then, if you were an attacking squirrel.
Furtive. I don't ever use that word. I don't like furtive.
See, I'm introducing you to stuff all the time. Here's another one I had that you should enjoy.
All right.
You'll
tell me what I should do. Go ahead.
Dolphins recognize friends by tasting their urine. Scientists find in a wild experiment.
So R. Kelly was just trying to help people get to know him.
It's like, this is me. Get to know me.
Go ahead.
So they're like trying to do this. They're trying to do this experiment where it's like, it's let's see, it's out of vice.com. I don't know how, highly regarded that publication is.
Vice.com.
But they were they were basically trying to figure out other ways in which dolphins communicate, because dolphins are these highly intelligent animals, and they they have their own names that apparently they give themselves. And I don't know. Like, is every dolphin just not named? I mean, I just don't know.
I don't know. I think they figured that out.
You find one that goes Steven.
Steve. I don't know. How did they know? How do they know?
I don't know how scientists do what they do, but apparently dolphins name themselves American Indian style. Although I guess American Indians, they used to name. I don't know how accurate that all is. I do agree. I think you should have a child, let it grow some, notice some of its personality, and then name it. Even though people don't necessarily name their children according to qualities they observe these days.
I do.
Otherwise, it'd just be like, this is my son, scratches himself. That's like all they do. This is my son, poops a lot.
See, your lowbrow humor. You have to let them do something.
This is why I wasn't accepted to Saudi Arabia.
You could have got that blood money if you was just a little bit funnier. Dadgummit, Gaby. We're not hypocrites. We're just not invited. And I listen, we spent several years ragging on the Dice Tower, but as soon as they invited us to that retreat, boys on that plane.
I was there. Top 10 cons I've been to.
Would go again. So yeah, we're not one to deal with the hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
Real quick before we get into any board game related talk, if that is indeed what you have prepared.
I have nothing of that nature, but go ahead.
I watched two things recently. Well, I watched three things recently now, since it's been a while since we recorded.
Oh,
We're recording this the 1st of October. We're recording. I got a bone to pick as well with our audience.
Pick it real good.
We published nothing last week. Did we get an email or Facebook or Discord or Insta message saying, "Oh no, there's no episode this week. Is everything all?" Nothing. Crick. You know what we heard?
Got it.
That's what we heard. The feedback. Yeah, exactly. That's the most I've heard since we did.
This soundboard
timing
is hard.
Your timing is impeccable. But yeah, anyway, so we didn't put out anything last week. We just haven't had a chance to record. And I usually get on, the medias and say, "Oh, sorry, we don't have anything, blah, blah, blah." But I was like, what's the point? Nobody cares.
They do.
Nobody cares. Apparently not. Anyway.
They're so used to having something so sporadic that they just didn't think anything about it.
Well, we are as regular. We are as regular as can be, and I publish
last week
regularly. Well, it was 2 weeks ago at this point.
Published that content.
Anyway, I have seen. I watched Megan 2.0, a sequel to a kind of weird movie about a AI robot girl. That the first one was like more horror. The second one was basically like Terminator 2 in an AI little girl robot body. It was enjoyable. It's stupid. It's just stupid fun. I would recommend it, though, if you enjoy stupid fun. Do you like Fast and Furious? Then you'd enjoy Megan 2.0. The second movie that I've seen recently, as me and my wife just watched it last night, was Downton Abbey, the grand finale. They're done, so they say. It just came out. Me and my wife have loved the Downton Abbey series. We watched all the movies. The first one was by far the best. It was very much in the spirit of Downton. The second two movies were just weird. Like, it's kind of like, Gina said it last night. She's like, it just feels like this movie's like, everybody on this movie's like, oh, we're in a movie, so let's act like we're in a movie. As opposed, it wasn't even like it was just an extension of a long episode. It just felt weird. It's like it kind of lost its quaintness somehow. But it was still, it was still adorable enough for a Downton Abbey movie. The scenery, the music, it all ended well. So I was happy about that. The other thing that I've been watching, this leans more into board gaming. We watched the first season of The American The Traitors. And this is literally, it's on NBC, and I forget the name of that guy. You know him. He's the guy that plays the blue guy in X-Men that disappears all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. He's
basically the DM of, not DM,
game master.
He's the game master. Yes. So The Traitors is literally just mafia in a game show, which was fun and also irritating. And if you're familiar with Mafia, it's just a game where people have these assigned roles, and you're either with the traitors or
don't explain the whole comedic thing that three of our people know, but explain the game that literally everybody knows.
And
I so you have all of your thoughts.
Traitors amongst.
Shut up, Norm. I'm working on this soundboard. It's hard to get going. Go ahead.
And so there was 3 traitors to start, and they're the mafia, and they just assassinate somebody every night. And then the villagers get together, or the faithful, as they're called in the game, movie, show, TV show. The faithful get together, and they randomly point fingers at somebody and say, "I think you're mafia." They vote them out. Oh, they're not mafia. Or, oh, they're not a traitor, rather. And the game continues.
Did I tell you about
so random.
Good cop, bad cop?
You did not, but hold.
Okay,
it was so random, just like Mafia. Like the first couple rounds of Mafia, when you literally just have to pick somebody at random, and you have zero of any evidence or any inkling or anything to go on. Just point fingers, vote them out. and either you happened to get them or you didn't. That's this game show that was on the TV. It's only interesting because the people made it interesting, and they had like, at least in the American version, they had some regular folk mixed in with some previous like game show. Like they had Survivor people, the brother people, not the brother, Big Brother people, a lady from Below Deck, a lady from like one of those housewives of shows. And they were like the most entertaining folks because, of course, they over dramatize everything. That's why they get cast in these shows. And my wife thoroughly enjoyed it. I did not, because the actual game part of the show irritated me because there was no game. It was just complete randomness. But other than that, if you just enjoy campy reality game show TV, it's a pretty good show. Now tell us about Good Cop, Bad Cop.
You lost me there because you were like ragging on it. Then you're like, "Oh, it's a pretty good show." I didn't. Well, I'm lost.
Because there is unlike Survivor, where there is an element of skill and like you can create allies that you can, like, if you get enough allies that are with you and you build trust, then you can kind of make it pretty far in the game, especially if you're at the least physical. Mm-hmm. Then you can do pretty good. Survivor is more skill based, socially and physically and puzzle minded. Like you can win things. You can make yourself immune in the immunity, contest. This game had none of that. It had none of that. It was just very random. Very random.
I don't like that. I don't like stochastic results. But yeah, we was talking about Good Cop, Bad Cop, which is a game that's been out for quite a long time. And unfortunately, I've never gotten to play it, even though I own a copy of it. And it's like a party game where you just get dealt cards and they indicate that you're either honest or you're crooked. And somebody who has the kingpin card, they're the kingpin, and they're trying to kill the agent, and the agent's trying to kill the kingpin. And if you're on the good guys, you're trying to find the kingpin and kill him. And if you're the bad guys, you're trying to find the agent. It's very, very basic. Very basic. It was a huge hit with all the normies. Like, I mean, like, this is my new beginner. Like, there's no need to play Resistance because that turns into a bunch of yelling. But this is like my new beginner Mafia type game. Actually, I think it was better than Mafia because you're not having to do the whole, all right, everybody close your eyes, that type thing. So yeah, Good Cop, Bad Cop. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And we played this game is
hold. More than you like it more than Murder in Hong Kong?
But they're not the same thing at all.
Oh.
Because Murder in Hong Kong is actually a board game that's more complicated and evidence, and yeah, that's the next level thing. Murder in Hong Kong will always be my go-to 10-person, whodunit type thing, but you have to work them up to it. This was a short, quick 15-minute card game, so no, this is the entry level one. Murder in Hong Kong, I wouldn't say is entry level. It's just a hair step up from that, and it's actually a game that I think a lot of people enjoy. They're tired of the resistant type games, where you're just yelling at people. We played this game is Killer, which we've already reviewed that. We liked that game. We enjoyed that game.
I don't know that we reviewed it as much. We briefly mentioned it in a vast conversation of silliness. But yes, go ahead.
Well, we did. It's good. Our conversation of serious. Yeah, it's good. We liked it.
It is a good game.
Didn't we?
I enjoyed it. Just ever so briefly.
Well, that's good.
Between Dan and Mike, we could hardly get anything intelligible, I
have not listened to my podcast with Mike. Were you on that? You deleted the other podcast we did because you said I was too funny in it.
If by too funny you mean laughing hysterically at your own things you said, and 90% of the podcast is you going...
Well, that sounds pretty funny to me.
That's literally what you...
Okay, well, that...
No, most of the podcast is you saying, da-da-da-da-da.
Well, so...
And then you talking or attempting to talk as you're laughing and crying at the same time.
You're selling this episode.
Good. Look, I put out a high-quality podcast, and it did not meet the standards.
Yeah, people don't realize how much content that you just decide is not good and decide, oh, this ain't quality, and you delete. But your idea of quality is, I think I know what the people want. I am
It's
a man
not
of the people.
deleted. You are not a man of, you do not know what the people want.
What are you talking about? Of course I know what the people want. I have a
No,
deep understanding of people.
I don't think
I
so.
know what people need.
Hello there.
That's what people need.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
people need.
It's the last thing we need right now. I don't even get me going on him. Don't even get me going on him.
Hello there.
He's out being crazy right now. Thank God for Pizza Hut. Because right now is the time of year where he's having to go out and do all the maintenance and the cleaning and all the Pizza Huts at night. So Enrique's a vampire from this time onward for a little bit because he works nights now for a little bit.
The world
Very
is
good.
a vampire, if you
Yeah,
think
so-
about it.
Well, that's what the butterflies say. But that's what Enrique's doing. So he's going to be hard to get in contact with for a while. But we need to have him back.
Why
on.
does
You know,
he knows how to use Discord? He has a headset. It's not that hard to put together.
Hello there.
well, you
We
talk
could,
to
we could
You talk
easily
to
have
him.
him on this. You have told me. Oh my goodness!
talk with him.
tell. He's your son.
I can't get him to do anything. I can't talk. I can't
You
talk sense in
told
that
me.
boy.
Just the other day, you're like, we need to get Enrique on Patreon and we'll have him sing a song.
I
or
was
something.
trying. I was trying to get you to talk to him. I can't do it. I can't talk sense into him. He's going to Europe next year with Bubba.
He needs to. He already knows Discord. He's responded to people in Discord. All he has to do is hop on Discord, plug his headset in, and he's good to go.
I don't know. It's Enrique. We don't know. We will never know. It will be what it is, and we'll never be able to change it. It'll just be that.
As you know, I often wonder, when did the phrase "it is what it is" really come into play? Because it's such a basic phrase. It's an irritating phrase, but it is also a true phrase. Things are oftentimes what they are.
Well,
It
let's
was what it was.
They go
I
back
mean,
to J.E. Lawrence in the Nebraska State Journal. Lawrence used the phrase to describe the rugged nature of the new frontier land in 1949 in a column, suggesting that it was unyielding and apologetic. It became particularly widely used in the 1990s.
yes.
So there you go. This guy just wrote, "It is what it is."
It is what it is. It was what it was. I think Seinfeld actually has a bit about that now, so I'm not going to repeat the Seinfeld bit. But I
Please
have
do.
played a game, Jerry,
Oh
as
yeah,
well as you.
you have.
And I sent you this game to play with your young daughter because that's about where this game needs to be played.
Wow, shots fired.
Has she had a chance to play it?
No, you're saying my daughter's not smart. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what it says.
That's what that kind of felt like. Why don't you
I
go
can't
play
help what
this
you're.
with you?
Look,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Oh my
It is
goodness.
what it
Yeah, I
is.
see. That's exactly
No,
what you were
actually,
insinuating.
you know, yesterday we were playing
Oh, get
pickleball
her in here.
together.
Yeah. Get her.
We were playing pickleball together, and I talked to almost your daughter exclusively because she's highly entertaining to talk to. Although she did get stuck in an English accent at some point, and so I had her trying to do different accents. And I told her she cannot do a Jamaican accent because that's not culturally appropriate.
She can do that. She told me that I was culturally inappropriate the other day because I was trying to do
You
an
are.
accent. Well,
You are.
how?
You are.
That's just yeah.
Unless
throw
it's
that
a
in.
white accent, you cannot do it. You
So I
should
can-
not do it.
So you can't do accents? Is that what you're saying?
Apparently not.
Who said no? Apparently, what do you mean apparently? Who says I can't do accents?
Society.
No, I've never heard that. Send us an
What
email,
accent do you
Snobs.
want? What accent do you want to do?
I do whatever I choose in the moment. I think that
Do
I
a-
think that
do a-
imitation.
Do an
Imitation.
Ethiopian accent.
I don't know what an Ethiopian sounds like.
Do a Chinese accent.
I do. I'm not doing that. 'Cause I can read the-
I've called you out.
But no, it's
Yeah.
not called me out. I'm
you
saying
know,
if I want to do
you
it.
know where the line's at, and I'm glad you
No.
didn't cross it just then.
Yeah, I have. You don't know. don't know.
I may have just edited you out.
You may have added that out. See, when I push this button, I could just do get going. Oh, speaking of voices, I found this. I wonder if this works.
Well, I'll discuss the game after Jerry's point here.
The fake AI thing where you find a celebrity's voice and then you see. Let me see here. Let me see if it works. Can you hear this? I don't know if it works. It's like a fake. It's like some
No,
sort
unless you have it routed through your computer. Like that's why I like Discord because it does have the soundboard, but anything you play on YouTube or anything won't come through for me.
It won't? Dadgummit.
No.
So you don't know.
That's why I like using my mixer because I have my mixer set up where I can route the stuff where it goes back through the computer and then you can hear it. But
well, I really think we could just probably get Enrique's voice and just be able to do our own thing. We don't need him on the show. We could just have something else replace him.
We can get enough drops of him. I'm sure we could just figure that out.
It shouldn't be hard. It should not be hard. Go ahead and tell about the game.
The game was a Kickstarter that I purchased. One of 4, I think, I've kickstarted. A place for all my books. I got this game because I enjoy books. I enjoy looking at books. I enjoy buying books. Reading, I find a little more difficult. But I enjoy the idea of books. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. This game, you're a young, let's say, I say young person because the woman that's artistically portrayed on the cover of the book, there's also a kitty cat on the front of the game that, of course, caught my eye, and a warm cup of coffee. Like this game presents itself, and it literally calls itself cozy, which I have a problem with because you don't tell me how to feel about something. Let me experience the game, and I'll decide if this is cozy, because I did not find this game all that cozy. Yes, it's about books. Yes, you're straightening up your apartment. And the whole point of this game is when you're in your apartment, you're basically shuffling, organizing, moving books around to build up your social battery, which I think is a clever idea. And in the age of, let's see, anxiety that we live in, when you hear the term social battery and, people don't like to go out and socialize or just deal with the public, it's understandable.
I love the public.
So this game is
of the people.
This game is you staying home, enjoying your books, organizing your books, reading your books, admiring your books to build up your social battery enough to where you can go outside to basically just purchase some more books to bring home.
Sounds like
and when you bring your
analogy for addiction.
It might be. You could say you could have made the very same game with board games. Replace games with books or books with games, and there you go. But the idea, just the art is cozy. Like I said, you got a kitty cat, you got a young woman in, sweats and socks, the big comfy socks and a cup of coffee. So it wants you to think, oh, this game is cozy. But I don't really get that. I didn't get a cozy feel from the game. It kind of felt rather abstract to me. You just build up your battery, and the whole point of the game is you have this 4x4 grid that's your apartment, and you have this many squares of the grid as your bedroom. This is your bathroom. This is your living room. This is your nightstand, and you're just moving books around from room to room. You draw these cards that tell you to have these books of a certain color and a certain height of a stack. 3+ books is a high stack. 1 book is also a stack of books. But anyway, and I was thinking it'd be more along the lines of like most polyomino games where it's like, oh, you want to have this design, like a Tetris design in your apartment. But that's not really what you do. It's more of like how many books you got in a certain location and the color of the books in that location. And if you meet those requirements, then your social battery goes up, you get victory points, and then you go out, purchase more books, bring them back home. It was very elementary, very entry level. I played it with Sade. I played it 2-player with Sade. She enjoyed it. It's just barely okay for someone like me and or Jerry. And I'm speaking for you because I know you would not like this game. That's why I sent it home with you to play with your daughter. I think she might like it. And solo, I played the solo version
That's
of
why
it
you
as
sent
well.
it. You
The
cut out
solo
there.
person. Oh,
I ain't gonna play
sorry.
this grubby game. I'm gonna play this with my daughter and see. You don't know. I might love this game.
No, you'll hate it.
You think I'll hate
Imagine it's not really. It's just the same similar vein as what was the game with the peppers?
it? Oh,
Scoville.
Scoville. It
Go
got a
out,
reprint
go out,
recently.
go out, get these peppers, bring them home, plant them in a certain order, and fulfill that card. There you go. Replace peppers for books. That's basically this game. It's just barely okay. But the production value is fantastic if you're into all that. But no, I cannot recommend this game to anyone that, is not 12 years old.
Well, we'll see. I'll play it. I'll give a real review on it. Because it may be super
Oh, a
cozy.
real review.
It
My
may be
bad.
super cozy. You don't know that.
Oh, it is
could
not.
be super cozy. What if I feel cozy? You don't tell me how to feel.
I mean, I will not tell you how to feel. Never would I dare to do so. I mean, I guess if you played it in a cozy environment, like if you had a fireplace and a cup of hot cocoa sitting beside you and a cat nestled between your feet, then I would already feel cozy.
That doesn't have anything to do with the game.
But I know, but maybe I would trick myself into thinking, oh, this game is cozy.
You trick yourself enough. You don't need to have some outward stimuli to be cozy.
Or maybe you just put like a can into one of those materials that go around like a can of beer, a koozie, and I can say this game is koozie. I want to make a game about beer and the devices that hold them and call this a game that will make you feel koozie.
See, puns don't work.
Hold up.
Puns don't work.
Wait. Oh, the puns don't work. Make you feel koozie.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right to me.
Tim, what do you call this? I love the board game Snobs. Jerry.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
That's AI Norm MacDonald saying that just now.
Wow. Look at you being all AI savvy.
Look what you could do here. Look at all the craziness that you can do.
But that's the only game I have played as of recently. And we also need to continue our 50 to number 1 BGG Top Hot 100, whatever it's called, that we initially started with our brief thoughts.
Oh, I don't even remember we took off.
We did 100 to 50. It was in our discussion on our Discord of things to have us discuss. You might want to check that thread out because that's where it's at.
I don't remember what we did with that. I tried to check. I've been too busy. I wrote a review for the Made You a Mixtape thing. It took off. People were like congratulating me on it.
I've actually gotten rid of all social media. So I prefer if you just please use boardgamesnobs@gmail.com for all your thoughts and feelings that you want to convey to us, because I'm over social media.
What do you mean you're over it?
I'm done.
What did you do?
I'm taking a break.
What do you mean taking? I don't understand anything what you're saying.
I'm not engaging with it, just like you. You hop on Discord once every 6 months and engage.
What social media are you cutting off yourself from?
Facebook, Instagram.
What has brought this on?
Discord.
What has brought this on?
It's a time waster. I get on there and I scroll and I scroll and I scroll and I scroll when I could be reading my book, Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I have been reading. I'm more than halfway through. Michael Vanoy wanted to hear my thoughts on it, but I'm not quite yet done with the book. I still want to finish it. I'm enjoying it tremendously, Michael. I will let you know how I enjoyed it when I finish it, but I need to read the complete thing. But right now, I'm presently thoroughly enjoying it. And of course, I love Princess Donut, as I'm a cat guy. And I think Princess Donut's very well written. It's almost like it's from a cat point of view. But anyway.
Cat point of view. Oh, that's good. Like what? Like we have an idea of what the cat is going to be thinking.
I think so. I think people know cats so well because cats are so emotive and the way they act and their personalities, they're all kind of the same, even though they're all very different. Some cats are very snobbish. Some cats are just wild. You can't do nothing with. Like my cat Rio is he just wants attention. My cat is a dog, basically. If he's not being scratched and loved on, then he just wants outside to kill squirrels. He might kill the serial attacker squirrel. So look out, San Francisco Bay.
Yeah, I think we is it anthropomorphize? Am I using that correctly? Animals.
Yeah, I
Things that we
mean,
know
yeah, me and my wife literally
my wife.
will walk into the house, and I think lots of people do this, or maybe not, but I will voice over what my cat's thinking as he walks in the house.
You do a voiceover for your cat?
I narrate my cat's thoughts.
Okay. But you do that for everybody now. But like you're insinuating that you know what the cat's thinking.
Yes. And I think that's, I would venture to say, email us at boardgamesnobs@gmail.com, as I am not on social media anymore. Do you narrate your pet's thoughts? I venture to say most people do.
You think so?
I think so.
That seems weird. I don't know if I like that. I don't know how I feel about that. But you don't actually think that this animal is having these thoughts, do you?
That's for me to know and think about. Am I thinking that my cat's saying, I wish I knew where Gaby was because I'd love for him to scratch my chin right now?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Or you're not a pet guy.
I am too a pet guy. We got more animals than you do. What are you talking about?
That doesn't mean you care about them.
I sure do. I've cared for more animals than you ever have.
We're not in a competition.
I'm not saying that.
Just because you have a whole farm full of cats and animals and dogs and cows and horses don't mean that you care about all of them.
Well, but what makes you think I don't care about them? You judged me very quickly. You just declared, oh, you're not a cat guy. You have a cat that you don't do anything with. You don't have to take care of.
You know nothing. You judge me. You don't know anything about me and my cat.
I am telling you exactly, and if I say something wrong, please feel free to correct it.
Yeah, my cat is with me 24/7. I scratch him and love on him.
Oh no,
I feed him. I take him to the vet. And what else do you want me to do?
I'm sad. I think you.
Oh, you think you're superior to me because you have a couple dogs you let coyotes eat.
I love dogs, and it was a Black Panther, by the way. I love dogs. I'm a dog lover, cat. I'm an animal person. Such an animal person. That's why it could have been the
Ku Klux Klan.
I don't get that joke at all.
Really?
No, I don't. What?
It was a Black Panther.
Okay, that was mildly funny.
They are almost professional level comedians.
Saudi Arabia, here I come.
Then what do you call this? I love the board game Snobs. Ari-Jiri-AT.
Wait, what was the last part?
I don't know. He just messed it up.
I think that's when he had his stroke. It started to die.
All right. R.I.P. Norm. I'm trying to. Yeah, this AI stuff's amazing.
Spencer, play that again.
I don't know what it said.
Play it again.
Then what do you call this? I love the board game Snobs. Ari-Jiri-AT.
They're a Jerry 8T.
I don't know. He had a stroke right there. I'll tell you.
That's like that lady that had the migraine, and she's like, flip.
I'll tell you, just when you think that AI is going to take over. This is the best
I love the board game Snobs.
This is the best they can do. Come on now. I forgot how I edited it.
Unless we have content to discuss, I feel like we're elongating this podcast more than necessary, and we should just end it.
Oh, well, end it then.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I know that you're longing for us to be back, even though we heard nothing from anybody.
Oh, here you are calling people out.
I guess that's all I got. Until next time, if we have another one, I'm Gaby.
This is Jerry.
I'm Dan Hughes.
Hello there.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for tolerating this episode of the Board Game Snobs. Stay classy.